The Israelites were runners. They got around on foot. God had forbidden them from amassing great chariot armies, and so most of the time their armies just marched around on foot. And the way that they sent messages was through runners. David's nephew, Asahel, the Bible says that he was as fleet of foot as a young roe. He could run like a deer. And so this is the way that news would travel. Now just imagine waiting on a report. You get up in the morning, you grab your cell phone, someone can send you a text message from the other side of the world, or you can click on your news. Well, not them. They had to wait for the runner to arrive from the front or from the friend as they came running toward you bringing this news. And so if you were awaiting news, you'd be standing on the top of the wall, just staring at the hills, waiting for that runner to come over the top of the hill to bring that information that you so desperately needed to hear. Well, Isaiah picks up on that in chapter 52 and verse 7 and says, "How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publisheth salvation, that saith unto Zion, thy God reigneth." Man, don't you know, when you see that runner coming and he's bringing that good news to you, how good it is to see him after sitting there staring at those hills for days and days and days, wanting a report from what's going on. The Apostle Paul is inspired by the Spirit to pick up on that very verse as he talks about the good news of Jesus Christ. In Romans chapter 10, he tells us, verse 13, "For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things." The implication here is the lost world waiting for the good news of the gospel of peace. Just like someone back home waiting for that runner to bring the message that the war is over, that peace has come, and how wonderful that would be. Well, that's the picture of the one who brings the gospel. That's our calling. That's what the Great Commission of the church is, to take the good news of Jesus, the gospel of peace, and to share that good news with others. Now, the lost world doesn't know they need that message. That's what's so interesting. But the only way they're going to know is if we tell them. That's God's mode and means of communication. It's through the Word, through His Word and the proclamation of His Word, as we are sent out to proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ. I just want to encourage you today, if you've heard that good news, you know how good that news is, that you can now have peace with God through faith in Jesus Christ. You don't have to be at enmity with God any longer. And I want you just to remember how good it was for you to receive that news, and then turn around and realize that now you're the runner. You're the one who's sent with the message. Take that message, run it. Run it to your friends, to your family, to the people that you meet, and share that good news of Jesus, because the gospel message is the power of God to salvation to everyone who believes. God bless you. Have a great day.